All right, so one of the concepts I've been playing with lately has been this whole concept of trying to create more depth in my visual designs, trying to find ways to create a sense of depth between the characters, between their elements, between their environment. And one of the easiest ways to do that is by working with objects that have been removed from their background. So finding, people, objects, chairs, walls, floors, get them on their own layer, and then you could start introducing additional elements between them to really create that sense of depth. So in this case, I'm working with kind of one of my scenario effects that I like, and that's this whole over the shoulder where you're looking behind one of the characters. Well, if we want to start creating this sense of a room or some kind of ambiance here, we can bring in another texture that looks like a wall. So we have this stone wall behind this woman. Kind of works, right? We still get a little bit of texture here. We have something other than a white screen, but we really don't have any idea how close this woman is, say, from this woman or from her background. So we can start to add other elements like this desk, and it's really, actually, this is more of a floor that I kind of just perspectively skewed, but now it's an object between them. So we have some sort of relationship now between these three objects. I can put a computer screen on here, maybe just to kind of create more of an effect that this is a desk between the two of them. But I still, again, have my same problem where we don't know how close she is to that wall. The foreground looks pretty good, right? We have this woman with the drop shadow. We have a computer screen on there. It's fitting nicely on this perspective desk. So we want to look at ways to add something else between them. And all we need to do, the same way we did with this woman, the desk, and then this woman, we added something between them. We can add something between this woman and this backdrop wall. So let me bring up this. So this is a floor. It's really just a straight-on floor shot that I also skewed a little bit to give this sense that it's kind of going out into the distance. But check that out, right? Is the more the farther up I bring this, or the lower I bring it, the more space I really create between this woman and this back wall. So a really great way to add some depth to your elements. And I could change the wall, make a solid purple if I wanted to do something else with that. But then once you have that floor in there, you can start to work with the relationship between the characters, right? So I can maybe bring this desk higher and move her lower, right? So we can bring that floor out even farther. So it almost looks like she's pleading to the judge or something, right? So she's looking up at this character. But what a great way to change her roles, right? They're no longer on eye level. She's, come on, help me. So another option, we can bring her lower to get more on the eye level, bring this and maybe the floor down. And, maybe we don't even need, right, this desk. If you don't want to do a customer service type thing, you want them just in the same room. You just have a floor and a wall. And of course, with that wall, you can change it. This is that gray texture again, but another option, another texture right there. Put that below it, actually. Right? So who knows? Maybe there's an art gallery or something. But a nice way to start layering your objects, creating that sense of depth. If you really want to take it farther, you can add a shadow for this woman. Bring that up around there. But another way to have these two interacting. I like the desk effect. It's a good way to kind of simulate a customer service interaction. It could be a counter. It could be something else between them. But look at how you can remove some of your objects, whether they come on white backgrounds or you just need to do some selections to get them removed. It's a nice way to layer them, create that perspective effect as well as some depth in your e-learning designs.